Alright, so I want to get something off my chest. I've been driving truck for 2 years now. For the first time today, someone said, hey, thanks for what you do. I'm not in the military. I'm not an officer. I don't put my life on the line per se like that. I mean, it is a risky job, but, you know, it's a part of the gig. Someone said thank you for your service, and I didn't really think about it. I was like, oh yeah, you know, you too. Just because, you know, I was busy. Then once I was driving, I stopped and started thinking about it. I was like, you know what? Why is it that, you know, 2 years of service, like doing what I do, not one thank you? Not, hey, you know, thanks for doing what you do. You know, every time I see a cop or I see, you know, someone from the military or this and that, I was like, hey, thank you guys, you know. I'm glad you guys, you know, have, you know, the courage to do something like that. I certainly wouldn't do it. You know, I do what I do because I like what I do. There's moments where, you know, it's stressful because, you know, a lot of us are away from our families. You know, there's some guys that go a month to 2 months without seeing their families at all. And that's what they do to make sure you have your goods. Food, drinks, toys, you know, whatever you want to think of has been delivered in some way or another from a semi-driver. Yeah, I get it, you know, it's just a job. But not only is our lives in our hands, your life is in our hands too. Because if we don't know what we're doing, we could kill someone. You know, you got a 70,000-pound missile. You know, how can you do that? Can you make sure that gets delivered properly? Can you back up an 80-foot-long vehicle around a corner into a dock correctly to make sure that your freight gets delivered properly? I mean, no, you can't. I'll just answer that for you. Only someone specially trained to do such. That is why we are classified as professional drivers. But, you know, we also lose family members. We also, you know, we miss out on our kids growing up. We miss out on so much to do something for the society that looks down on us. Because, I hate to say it, 90% of people that, you know, that don't understand just look at us, the truck drivers, as the scum. Like, we don't know what we're doing, and, you know, it's ridiculous how poorly we get looked down on. And just to hear one person show gratitude, I don't know, it's so much joy that it's overwhelming because, you know, it just throws you into shock because it's not what you're used to. So if you hear this and you want to say, you know, say something, just say something in the comments. If you want to hear more stories, I have some stories that'll bring tears to your eyes just from driving. Like, between, you know, I've gotten calls at 6 a.m. due to one of my kids being lifeless in the hospital. How my experience was with that. You know, how it's like, you know, going back and forth between hospitals and seeing your other kids and working, driving 300 miles every Friday just to make sure you can see one of your kids that's in a coma. And, you know, it's kind of sad because some of these guys go through way worse than what I do. So if there's any other truckers out there that want to share, spread their story, let me be the voice because I understand. You guys have a good day.